Hi guys, Dave from ArtKillers Clans here, and we're going to be doing a base review today. Joining me is Brandon Morgan. Brandon is one of the ArtKillers members in the Plus clan with me. Say hello to everybody, Brandon.
Hey,
And Brandon and I are going to start doing some base reviews together for some of the other clans and even some of the people in our clans. If you're new to ArtKillers clans, I can tell you that we have 8 clans right now, and it consists of what, Brandon? We probably got what, 300 members or close to it?
yeah, about 300.
Yeah, so anyway, for those of you who haven't met Brandon before, Brandon, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, how long you've been playing the game and stuff like that?
Well, I started playing in May through some school friends that told me about it, and I just figured it'd be something cool because I'd heard of it before. But I really started playing in May. I've been playing since then, totally addicted. But I'm 15 years old. I've been playing since May, and that's all that I can really think of.
Okay. Um, well, I know that you came to Art Killers Clans about what, about a month ago or so, right?
Yeah, about a month.
Okay, and I can tell for those of you watching, I can tell you that I've discovered that Brandon is, for a player that's only been playing since May, he's a very good player. He knows what he's talking about when he talks about base defenses and base designs and things like that. We've had long conversations in the game about some of this. So let's talk about a little bit about Sir Peter here. This is one of the members from our junior clan, and Peter is a Town Hall 6. Um, and Brandon, I'm going to bow to you. What are you seeing first off with Peter's base?
Well, first off, I'm noticing that his clan castle is not centered when he's farming, which is always an issue. So, first thing I would do is change your top mortar with the clan castle just to center the clan castle a little bit more and give the mortar a little bit more range on the right side because it's the mortars are more ranged on the left side at the moment.
Yeah.
And upgrades. Your defenses, walls, everything else looks about fine. Nothing really mandatory besides your splash damage needs to go up, like your mortar tower and your mortar and your wizard tower. But your troops, they seem to be maxed out except for a few things. And hmm, I see that you have your town hall outside the walls. That's always good because you're farming.
Yeah, well, we're talking about that, Brandon. Have you discovered since you started playing the game, it's one thing that Steve and I have talked about before, is that a lot of people don't seem to still, at this point, as long as this game's been going, some people still don't get the concept of farming. And you'll see guys at Town Hall 6, Town Hall 7 trying to trophy push it. Do you find the same thing and kind of laugh at it?
Yeah, when you're below Town Hall 8 or below level 5 troops, you shouldn't really be trying to push because you generally won't get past 2,000 if you get there because the bases just get incredible. Like, I haven't pushed past 2,100 yet, and I'm Town Hall 8, so when you're below Town Hall 7, you really need to just farm for loot and try and get your base upgraded as much as you can.
Yeah, and looking at talking about his troops, it looks like Peter's using the healer giant strategy. Looking at his camps, yeah, I agree with you. One of the things about your clan castle and people that are watching, you can see that when I highlight the clan castle, it gives you the area that the clan castle covers. And we've talked about this before, and this will be old hat to some people, and it might be new to some others. For farming bases, you really want to have that clan castle dead center, and the biggest reason is that if you're not playing the game and you've loaded your clan castle with, say, archers or defensive troops, it's so much easier for people to draw those troops out and kill them with a lightning spell by just walking up close to your base. Whereas if it's centered in the middle of your base, it makes it more difficult to trigger those troops. Wouldn't you agree, Brandon?
Yeah, I would agree. Another thing I would try, like if you're gonna keep or your clan castle right there, is try pushing the things around your base, like your mines and collectors. Try pushing them a little bit away from the walls, just to give the clan castle a little bit more room to not be drawn out by troops from the attacker.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, that is an excellent point because those outside buildings, um, they really they're just a second layer of defense because they're really innocuous buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the things that I try to stress to people in this game when they play this game is the importance of before you jump town halls or move up in town halls to do your walls. And I've had some people that have listened and followed that advice and others that haven't. Wouldn't you agree, Brandon, that walls are really important beyond the splash damage stuff?
Yeah, people really seem to ignore the walls just because they think it's too expensive, but in the end, it's just really important to upgrade them just because if people run out of wall breakers, the higher the level wall, the longer it'll take their troops to get through the walls.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the things that a lot of people don't realize, and I've explained this in previous videos, and I'll do it real quick and brief. When you're a lower town hall, you get loot bonuses. So if you're like a town hall 6 and you're rating a weak town hall 7 or even 8 or possibly even a 9, you're looking at collecting a lot of loot because of those loot bonuses. Where a lot of people don't realize is that it's easier to pay for these walls, to build these walls, like in Peter's case, from a level 5 to a level 6, when you're gathering more resources. Now, I made the mistake, and I've talked about this before, of jumping my town hall too fast, too soon, and now I'm playing catch up and trying to upgrade all my walls, and I'm not getting as much loot because I'm a town hall 9, and each one of my walls to a level 9 is 500,000 in gold, so it's taking me a long time. Whereas you can see people in the game, and I'm sure you've seen them too, Brandon, the ones that have done it the
Yeah.
right way, their walls are all upgraded, and I kind of get a little jealous because of that.
Yeah, I seem to get jealous too, just because, they've taken the time and they have the patience to go through and upgrade each individual wall without some people using gems. And
Right.
it's just they have patience and they're actually trying and going slow with the game and upgrading things as they come.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I totally agree. Otherwise, I think Peter, I think you're doing a good job for a guy. I know Peter has just started playing the game not too long ago. He's kind of like you, a friend of his who's also in this clan. Shook convinced Peter to come and start playing, and I know he's having a great time playing the game. But it looks like he's doing a pretty good job with his walls, kind of feeling his way through. I think he's only been playing maybe for a couple of months at this point. But other than that, I think he's doing a pretty good job. Anything else you want to add, Brandon, before we end?
No, not really. Just keep your upgrades going. Try and stay at a farming trophy count so you can get good loot and don't upgrade too fast your town halls.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely agree with that. All right, guys. Well, that'll wrap it up for this base review. Again, we are Art Killers clans. There are 8 clans with us. If you want to learn more about us, you can go to www.artkillersclan.com. I really appreciate everybody coming and watching. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you have any comments, any suggestions, go ahead and put them in there because you won't hurt our feelings. But anyway, Brandon, I want to thank you very much for coming and helping me with this, and hopefully we'll get to do some more in the future.
Sounds good.
All right, guys.